everybody, glad you're here. This is Liz with Trail Seasonings, and I'm going to talk about something today that's going to make your life so much easier, especially with vacation, summer vacation just around the corner. If you're planning a trip at all, you're going to want to follow these tips because it's really going to make packing and unpacking so much easier for you. So basically we're going to talk today about packing cubes. Now, for those of you who may not be familiar with what a packing cube is, this is one of them. I actually have a set of 4. So this is my large. Here's my medium. Then I have 2 smalls. I have one, it's just a smaller version of the large. And I also have one that's more thin and long. So we'll get into how to use each one of these specifically, what to put in them, and then how to use them in your suitcase. Let's talk about what makes for a good packing cube. Okay, you can get these in any price range, any size. I would suggest to start with your own luggage, the ones that you're going to travel with. Measure the interior of it. Then when you go shopping for your cubes, find ones that best fit your bag. So, and these can be used from anything from large checked bags to carry-ons to even backpacks. Things to look for when you're doing your cube. You want to make sure they're a good quality. Strong zippers, okay? These are going to hold your belongings and they're going to be under a little bit of pressure after you've packed them. So make sure that your zippers are really good quality, okay? You're going to want a bag that has a mesh top. The reason why this allows for ventilation for your clothing, and it also allows you to see what's inside. Okay, so that's going to be important here in just a moment when we start packing the bag. Okay, and as far as the interior, just make sure it's finished out, nice seam, nothing that's going to poke or catch your clothes. Okay, so now when I get ready to pack, this is what I do. I lay all my clothes out on the bed, and then I sort them. One side I've got pants, shorts. The other side I have my shirts. Okay. This is going to be important because we're going to use one bag to pack these items in an organized fashion. Okay. So let's start with the bulky things first, then we'll move to the shirts. So let me get these out of the way. We're going to start with the jeans first. So here's my suggestion. Fold your jeans in half long ways, okay? Start up here at the top around the waistband, okay? You're going to start rolling tightly like this. Now as you go, just keep pushing the wrinkles out. Even kind of pull like this out like a jelly roll and keep rolling. Now, as I'm rolling, I know there's a controversy. A lot of people like, should you fold or should you roll? I'm assuming that this trip is going to be a vacation type situation, not a business trip. My thought is if it's more of a casual type clothing, rolling is the best option because you can fit more in your bag. If you're going on a business trip, you're not going to want to roll your dress clothes like this. In that situation, you're going to want to fold them and put them in your suitcase. But for this demonstration, we're going to assume that this is a family vacation, something casual. So anyway, there's the first one, all rolled up. Now what you're going to do, you're going to take your larger cube. You're going to place the first item in there with the folded part on the bottom. Really tuck it in there, okay? Now, let's go on to the second piece. Now, I've got 4 bottoms, pair of jeans, knit pants, 2 pairs of shorts. Okay, I'm going to keep pushing those together in my bag. Okay, now we're going to move on to the tops. So folding, same type of thing. take your shirt, fold it in half, lengthwise, keeping your arms together, okay? Then fold your arms into your shirt. Now, starting at the top around the neck, start rolling. Doing the same thing, trying to keep the wrinkles out the best you can, but keeping it rolled pretty tightly. Okay? Same thing. I'm going to put that in my bag. Now, let's keep going until we get all of our shirts done. Let me stop right there. Let me just show you a little trick. So now, as you can see, it kind of looks like my bag is full. It really isn't. We have lots of space here. And we don't want this extra space because if you leave too much space in there, things will move around, start to unroll, and then you kind of just defeated the purpose. So here's a little trick. Take your top and partially zip it, okay? Not all the way, but just partially. Now, you're going to use the bag to help hold things as you make more space. So now, I'm pushing all of those items together. And I'm not pushing hard. It might look like I'm really kind of just messing everything up. As you can see, I'm not. I'm just kind of compacting the things that are in there. But I'm using the bag to help me do so. So now, let's keep rolling. Got a few more tops to go. Okay, so now you can see I've got everything in my bag, and honestly, I still have room, okay? I'm gonna gently push everything so that it's snug against the back of the bag, and I still have quite a bit of space here. Even if this little shirt is set up here, I've got room for maybe an umbrella, maybe a lightweight jacket or a sweatshirt, something like that. Maybe even a couple, 3 things could be put in here to help fill this bag, okay? Even zipped, you can see there's still quite a bit of space in there. So, you know, that's the beauty of these. Pack them full, okay? Then you can pick them up like this and carry them to wherever they need to go. Here, I'll just show you, this is that little elongated bag. Now, I would use something like this for items such as my socks. I've got some charger cables in here. I've even got a battery charger. And again, I still have room, so I can put more stuff in here as well. You know, back on this bigger bag, I could even throw in a pair of flip-flops, okay? And tuck them under like that. So, got lots of room. Now, this bag is the small bag. What I would use it for are things like my toiletries, probably my little jewelry case where I keep my jewelry for my trip, as well as some other toiletry items, and I've still got room, okay? So just with that little bit, I still have plenty of room. Now, let's say you are going on more of a camping or a hiking type situation, and maybe you don't want to take a large carry-on bag or a checked bag, and you're trying to work with, let's say, a backpack, okay? I'm going to take the same amount of clothes that I used in my big bag, and now I'm going to really compress it, and I'm going to put it in this medium-sized bag just to show you that they'll fit. So now, this one's pretty compact, and I know most of you are going to go, hey, there is no way I'm going to go on vacation with clothes that jam-packed in a bag. And I would agree with you, I would not do it either. However, again, if you are limited in space, maybe you are flying a European airline and you're real limited to what you can carry on, and you want to use a backpack instead of a suitcase, just want to show you how this works. So here's basically a week's worth of my clothing. And it's going to slide just like that right into my backpack, okay? Now, here are my socks, my cables, my battery charger. That is going to slide in here on that side, okay? I still have a little bit of room right here. So now, here's my toiletry bag, and I'm going to slide that right here on the top, okay? Now, we zip up, we're ready to go. We still have tons of room in our other pockets for other things. So let's say you get to the airport, you're getting ready to go through security, and you got to pull out your toiletry bag. It's right here. You lift it out, you pull out your liquids. You can put this back in your bag to go through the scanner. That goes in the tray. So now that we've got all of the packing cubes full of our clothes, socks, toiletries, things that we need to take with us, now let's look at how the cubes themselves fit in the suitcase. This is a larger suitcase, more like a checked bag size. This is the bottom because here's the wheels. So I'm going to take my larger cube, put that on this bottom. So that's going to fit in there real nice. It's actually just perfect. Then I'll take my other cubes and just start filling in. Okay, there's one there. There's my toiletries, and here's my socks. And as you can see, I still have lots of room for anything else that needs to go on the trip. So then, once I got everything done, all I have to do is cinch it up, and I'm ready to go.